Testing. La 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 la.
You live and let live. You know you did, you know you did, you know you did. It's a changing world in which we live in. Makes you give it a cry. Ian Fleming. Live and let die. It's funny, I was thinking about putting Live and Let Die on a shirt too.
Oh, dude, that'd be dope.
La 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 la.
There's a lot of clever.
Let die.
Man, it's such a good movie.
Bada bada bada.
Oh yeah, the bottom.
We want to let Bada in?
Come on, Ba.
Princess. Come be on the show.
I don't
This
even
whole
like
movie's good.
I don't even like
the
the
song's
Beatles.
good. The plot's good. The way they performed it is fucking good. It's so good. Everything's good.
It's weird that you only live.
All of Roger Moore's movies were good.
That's what I'm saying. And Sean Connery's were too, but Roger Moore's were like, they were all that fucking
To me,
higher
Sean
echelon.
Connery's the greatest because he was the first.
He's the greatest because he's the greatest.
But Roger Moore's
but
movies
Roger
are some
Moore.
of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yellow Wolf.
Yellow Wolf.
I can't say I don't like his new stuff because I haven't heard it.
Yeah.
But I know when I started to like it. Well, we're making the Discord. We're going to have a Discord server for Blasphemer at some point.
He's
He's
in
such a versatile
Yeah.
actor.
He's in the Guinness Book of World Records for being in the most movies, the most actor involved in sword fights.
Now, does that count as lightsaber fights?
Yes.
I would think so.
Yes.
It's a similar.
Malcolm, thank you for working on that. If
Right.
when we get that going, also going to do Spotify so we can share some playlists and some other things. Basically, respond appropriately to the attention or that people are giving us, or that. We were talking about it earlier, where I feel as though Blasphemer is a platform that is like we're not going to talk about politics.
No, there's never going to be a winning conversation, and with the mass majority of people's train of thought, it's never a good conversation. It just turns into an argument and screaming match, and then somebody eventually is going to get disrespectful. Somebody's going to call somebody a libtard, or somebody's going to call them a racist right wing, and it's never good.
That's not what we're trying to
No.
do.
Even if somebody who agrees with my political views, yeah, I still have questions, but at the same time, like, I'm not going to let them disrespect somebody who doesn't have it, so there's no point even having that on our platform.
And it's not just our platform, but it's just the way I live my life. I've been able to go to Puerto Rico, not speak the language, had a very, very good time and made some friends because I treated people with respect.
As long as you treat somebody with respect, that's all that matters. I mean, that's...
Pretty much. I mean, what more can you do? Life is unfair. You're not special. 5-year-old kids catch bullets from AK-47s.
Yes, I mean, facts do not care about your feelings. Diseases don't care how old you are.
I don't want to get in the weeds with right and wrong and characterize it any way you want. This isn't a political platform.
No,
So-
there'll never be any politics.
We're not bringing it up.
No, and we won't let anybody else bring it up. We can shut the fuck down.
I mean, we're definitely not bringing anyone on to,
Yeah.
but it is free speech. So if you want to talk, you can talk about whatever you want. And that's the thing, is we're going to respect you,
Yeah.
but you are going to be held accountable.
Yeah.
You get
Well, where's the
disrespectful.
consequences?
Find out. Fuck around.
Yeah.
I'm happy with everything that we're doing. We talked earlier about quality, not quantity.
That's right.
I feel we have quality. I don't really want to get into that, but our ratio of views to likes and who is liking, I'm happy with.
Well, now we're on TikTok.
We are, which I've always hated and despised that platform. But it just is what it is, man. It's a tool.
Yeah.
So we're on there and it's doing well. It's working out for us. So
Yeah.
you can follow us on there. I'm excited about the Discord because for a lot of the people that do follow us, I feel are not the most, and I'm included, not the most tech savvy people.
I don't even know what that is. And I don't want to know.
See?
I have no clue what that is.
I didn't want to know either.
I thought you were talking about making albums.
No. But we'll do that too. We're just crossing these bridges we come to. The cool thing about Discord is that it's sort of like... It's kind of like if we hosted our own Instagram and other people could share on it.
Yeah, but with no rules or no...
It's whatever rules we want to make.
Oh, okay.
So
So
literally...
our rule would be like, hey, no politics.
Yes.
Keep political views to yourself. Okay.
Our one rule essentially, fucking rules, right?
Yeah, I don't even like that.
I don't, but that would be the one thing I would say is like, this is not a political place of discourse.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you can't bring it up. It just means you're not going to ingratiate yourself to us. We got to talk about something that might offend somebody. So I guess religion's going to be the one. Maybe we can talk about
That's
that.
an easy target.
You know what? I've been thinking about it. Fuck the devil too.
Oh, yeah.
We basically just don't care. Like what your opinion is, we're probably going to be contrarian to it. Like
Well, I enjoy pissing off the popular. You know, I like watching people get heated up. I'm like, even if it's politics, religion, sexual orientation, gender, pronouns. Well, because most people, 9 out of 10, when you piss them off, they can't keep their composure, and they start, and it's like, look how fucking stupid you look. It's so fun. And at the same time, I'm not special. Why should I shouldn't piss you off, you know? And that's exactly how you should. If I'm trying to poke at you, the best thing against me is go, don't give a fuck how you feel.
I used to. You never been on anything.
No, this is the first time. I have no social media.
No.
Technically, I still don't have any because it's just Blasphemer. I'm just on Blasphemer.
And that's actually, I'm glad you mentioned that, because if you comment on Blasphemer and Blasphemer comments back at you, how do you know who you're talking
no
to?
idea.
So I want to take a moment.
You're much more well spoken than I am, so if there's like you articulate much better, so you'd be like, oh, that's obviously a tiger.
Okay, so maybe I have like better command of the English fucking language. It's all about communication. You communicate yourself just fucking fine.
Oh yeah, just at a lower level.
A mutual friend of ours, Puerto Rican,
Oh yeah.
he said something to me that's just very true. As a mechanic, right?
Right.
But it doesn't matter. Like what you do, when you're in business, you don't talk down to as far as like talking down to someone with authority. You have to meet them at their level.
Yeah, you have to talk. Yeah, exactly. That's perfect.
So there's a lot of times where you're talking about like poking the bear or pussy with the face tattoo. Oh, the story about someone getting offended the other day.
Yeah, I made a joke. She thought it was funny. She gave me a playful push. So when she pushed me, I was like, oh, hate crime. She starts laughing. I was like, I'm not fucking kidding. You just hate crime me. She kept laughing.
Clearly kidding.
Yeah. She even called her mom. And she's like, I'm out here fucking
Hate crime.
criming people, apparently. A week goes by. Same bar. She's not there. Whatever. But her husband's there.
Posing with your tax return once a year. Facebook photos trying to get you a good hoe.
And her husband's buddy's there.
Put that B on that 300, that don't make it a Bentley. You put tats on your face, that don't make you a real G.
Those are the guys that thinks hate crime's funny.
Funny.
You don't associate with them.
Got the hand that rock the cradle and your baby just text me. Smell my kid's shitty diapers all off on your bitch breast seat.
Goes, I want to know who thought it was funny to say something about a hate crime. I do.
I put your boy on ice so cause he tried to press me. I push up on that cop where he tried to arrest me.
And he goes, what? I said, I'm the guy who made that joke. Well, why'd you say it? I'm also the guy who doesn't believe that I have to explain myself to fucking nobody.
I walk away that day, I guess I'd be kinda blessed. Big backward goof of dust next to my bed seat.
Who the fuck are you, dude? And he was a black dude, so maybe he felt a particular way, whatever. I still don't care.
Red palm oil look like blood when I'm hexing 20,000 blood diamonds. I ain't sold me no MP3.
So he asked me again, well, why'd you say it? I go, you didn't hear me, I'm sorry. I fucking wanted to.
I don't take L's, I won't even drive Lexus. I'm an animal, I hunt, boy, and I'm not domestic.
So I had a beer bottle next to me. I don't even drink. I just know it was there. I took it.
Pistol by my crotch, she French kissed my cock. I made her pay my ass up front and told her I don't watch the clock. Oh!
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I don't remember doing it.
No, this isn't true. This is actually performance art.
It was just a big old fucking scene.
Cool.
But it was like, dude, what the fuck did you even have to deal with the situation? And then even after the situation was over, the next day, the woman that, you know, I said hate crime me, and her husband called the friend of a friend. It was just like, hey, I hope we're okay. I mean, you know, but it was, dude, yeah.
So, and here's another, this is my take on it, whatever, my 2 cents. You made a personal jab at a person that you were vibing with
Yeah.
about them hate criming you, which is absurd and wasn't happening.
Yeah.
And had like, it's not like you said, okay, in the news today,
Yeah.
such and such a hate crime, and then you made a joke about an actual
Hate crime.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, I'm going to just kind of take it from here. What the fuck is a hate crime? Show me a love crime. It's a crime. So, murder is already illegal. Here's a little fucking tidbit of information for you. It's not even a federal fucking crime. Murder's not a federal beef. Unless it's like a federal agent or something. That's a state law. So, depending on the state you're in, will determine what the law is according to you murdering or hurting someone. What the fuck does love got to do with it?
Well,
As Tina Turner said.
I'm not robbing that person because the Black, Asian, or Latin person's money is greener. Nope, same denomination, same. It's the money. It's all I'm wanting. It has nothing to do. If the white person had more money, I'd rob them. But it just so happens you do. So I'm robbing you.
Right.
In
People in general.
scenario.
Yeah. Generally speaking. What divides people? Is it religion? No. Is it color? No. Because the Puritans escaped persecution by white Christians.
Yeah.
They were white Christians. But the Catholics and the Protestants were burning each other. So they got on a boat and sailed to the New World, which was a big deal, like scary. But it was safer than staying in Europe amongst the white Christians.
Yeah.
So they went to Salem where they could be in peace until the society killed half of itself, the other half of the church. And when I say the church, I don't mean the general religion. I mean the same goddamn building.
Yeah.
So what divides people? People.
Yeah.
At the end of history, it's going to be one dude on a mountain looking through a telescope at another dude on the mountain, hating him, wanting to kill him, and have his money.
That's all it is.
So my thing is like with Christianity, that you've got more denominations in Christianity than the motherfucking Federal Reserve has notes. Like denominations of 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s. You got a problem because every bank is happy to see every one of them dead motherfuckers' faces. Them white slave owning faces.
Yeah.
So when you got banks treating each other with more humanity than a church, you got a fucking problem. You've got things that like are opposites, right? I don't know, black and white. And I don't mean the color of people's skin. Just, you've got love, you've got hate, you've got these extremes. You got heaven, you got hell, you got the devil, you got God, you got hate crime, and nothing to counterbalance it. There it is.
Yeah.
I mean, where's the other end of the spectrum? It's a nothing nonsense. Get the fuck out of here situation.
Yeah.
If you got a crime or being hurt or being disrespected is wrong, at its core. But so talking about being disrespected, if people are kind of dumb, so it doesn't matter how well spoken I am or how blunt you are or what the fuck ever. If you get if you comment or you receive a comment from Blasphemer, you don't know if it's him or me. So if it's him and it's just, you guys are on some petty internet kind of like tit for tat, I don't care. But if I know you we are familiar with one another. This is my friend. I don't care if he's right or wrong. I don't care if he fucking ran over your doggy. He's my buddy. Don't disrespect him. I just kind of have like seen a little bit of that. I'm not sucking your dick.
Oh, I mean, the same goes right back for you. You know, I'm not going to let anybody fucking ride over you as well.
No, that's not going to fucking happen.
Yeah.
Goes back to like, why do you care so much?
Well, it goes back to what you said even too, where, you know, people who are online should pretend or assume that while they're clicking away, that this person is arm's length away from punching you in the face. Would you have this type of tone or fucking verbiage as if this person could grab you by the fucking throat and smack you around for a couple hours? Probably not. But even now, that makes them go, oh, well, come here and find me. Like I'm really going to travel fucking 12 hours.
Yeah.
Just some clickbait shit. You know, get the fuck over yourself.
It's, yeah, when it comes down to it, I don't care if you're sending fucking smoke signals, pigeon fucking letters, writing a letter, clicking on the internet. You should always treat that person as though they could fucking hurt you. Like they are within arm's length away and they can put their fucking hands on you. Right. That's how I treat people, and I don't have a fucking problem. So what I'm saying is treat my friend that way, or I'm going to have a fucking problem with you, and I will account for what you've said. That's it.
Well, that was fun. Pussy with the face tattoo.
Pussy with the face tattoo, yeah!
They weren't there when the pie was fucking prepped. They weren't even there when the ingredients were made. They weren't there when I pulled the pie out of the fucking oven. But I'll be damned if they didn't want to finger fuck it.
Christopher Lee.
He played Dracula along with a number of. He played Count Dooku
Yep.
in the Star Wars movies. So another one of my favorites. It ties in together again.
Christopher Lee
Christopher Lee
he's
is
in
such a versatile
Yeah.
actor.
He's in the Guinness Book of World Records for being in the most movies, the most actor involved in sword fights.
Now, does that count as lightsaber fights?
Yes.
I would think so.